Hello friends from planet Earth. Checking in on this cold Monday afternoon. We are in the middle of our warm-up. We have not talked much about the Garmin training program, so we'll see how this turns out. But previously mentioned, maybe not, I had been a long time Apple Watch wearer, and end of last year I switched over to Garmin once I had decided that I wanted to really focus on training for the marathon. And so I had purchased maybe October, November, the Garmin Vivo Active 5, my own money. This is not an ad. As you know, I always say it, I use my own money. No sponsorships, no ads. So, used the Vivo Active 5 for quite some time now, using a preloaded half marathon for beginners training plan. And the plan is 16 weeks, so this is day 1 of week 8, so almost halfway through. Things are going pretty good. This training plan has on average 3 runs a week, and then every other day is suggested cross training days and or rest days, which I like. Today we are doing intervals. Generally, the way the training plan is set up is there's 1 or 2 easy runs and then a long run. Some weeks, like this week and last week, there's an easy run, an interval run, and then a long run. My long runs are scheduled for usually Fridays or Saturdays, which works out with my schedule. But the Garmin is really good about keeping track of all the data that you're using. Sleep, workouts, all the things. The Garmin I've really liked for weightlifting programming. You can actually do it all through the watch and the Garmin Connect dashboard online. But today specifically, we are doing a 10-minute warm-up and then 4 rounds of, I think, a 2-minute my version of a sprint, essentially. So 2 faster, 1 recovery minute, times 4 rounds. I hope this is making sense. I don't know if it is, but yeah. Got 3 minutes left in this warm-up. And yeah, it is definitely chilly today. Since all the snow and ice is melted though and the sun is shining, I wanted to make sure that I was getting outside. I would say 98% of my training thus far has been indoors because it's been winter time. But here we are, and we get it done. So again, today is 4 rounds. I'm gonna call it 2 minutes of running, and 1 minute of slow run times 4, and then a cool down. And the watch prompts and counts down all the sessions for you, so that's nice. And yeah, we'll do this first interval together, but it is definitely windy and chilly. My nose is cold, my fingers are cold, but once I get moving a little bit faster, we will be warmed up in no time. But yeah, going back to Garmin in general, I tried to find it on their website recently, but I couldn't. And back when I actually bought my Garmin, they had a quiz on their website that had like, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 questions about like what you want from your watch. And so it matched me with this one, and I've been very happy with it. The only thing that I kind of wish that I would have splurged for in the next model up that was a little more expensive was replying to text messages. So I get notified for calls and text messages, but you can't reply and you can't take calls like the Apple Watch. But the other features and functionalities of the Garmin in general, I definitely prefer over the Apple. So once I get my full use out of this Vivo Active 5, then I'm sure I will splurge in a few years and go up to the next model that has that feature. But yeah, out for some neighborhood runs today, and my watch is telling me that we have 2 seconds to run, and here we go. The nice thing about the watch is when you're doing programming, it will talk to you and give you like a heads up on the display and verbally. So I can be talking to you or listening to music and my watch will still notify me. So the amount of data with the Garmin's are so nice. I'm sure the Apple Watch had also a fair amount of data, but I just probably wasn't utilizing it to its full capabilities. But I think most of us know that Garmin's are geared towards outdoor activities and adventures. Bye. Been struggling a little bit with runner's knee, self-diagnosed, but I've been trying to make sure that I stretch and ice afterwards. And yes, Mom, if you're watching this, if it gets worse, I will get it checked out. But right now, it is manageable. Okay, we did our 2 minutes. And we slow down to a little bit of a jog for 1 minute. And we do that 3 more times. Do our little cool down. Go home and hydrate and shower and ice our knees and rest up. So I hope everyone is having a lovely, lovely Monday.